And hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we are back inside of the Entanglement world. And I actually don't think it matters too much how much further I put it up. Yeah, it just gets rid of the fog. Because 8 chunks is already the viewing distance of the just plain server. But, so here's the deal, guys. We are going to do something a bit interesting in today's video. I have a plan. So here's the deal. You're not allowed to break people's stuff on their island, right? So we are going to take advantage of that rule to put a bit of a tax for anybody who wants to enter my side. This is such a bad idea. Oh, man. It's mostly for the fun of it, but what I'm going to say is basically I'm going to... So the point of this isn't to actually get anything. It's simply to tell how often people are going into my place. So it's more of a... how do I put this? Like a tally of how often people go into my place. Like, I'm going to basically go, look, you can put whatever item you want. It doesn't matter. You just got to put some item in. So the first thing is to start kind of cutting back here, and we are going to need to obviously prevent people from just waltzing in whenever they please. So my current plan for that is we're going to build well, you guys will get the point here shortly, but let's just put it this way. I have a plan. So I'm going to get started on the wall section and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I got the base part of the wall done, and this isn't all though. Got to add in a bit of, you know, flexing. So we're going to put redstone blocks down underneath just to kind of show off our wealth. And then the entrance, obviously you come up the stairs. The logical spot is to make it in this corner. So what I want to do is put down the crafting table. We are going to make some iron doors, and I gotta remove the redstone blocks that are right there. Ah, die zombie. Go. Why is the stinking baby zombie have full golden armor? Come on, man. It's unnecessary. Okay, yeah, so we'll put nether bricks down here too. And then what we're going to say is we're going to have dirt like this, but then we're going to put a hopper, if I can get across myself. This is going to be a bit complicated. Give me a sec to kind of figure out what exactly I'm going to do here. If I can press the button. So I did realize real quick while I was messing with it that I didn't actually need an observer. I needed a comparator. So pro skills me. Oh man. But yeah, so gotta use a comparator. No problemo though. We just gotta run back and do it. And one thing I could do is I could totally set it up where they only have to use a single item, like where they have to give me a piece of iron, for example, to pass through. Although I think I might be the most iron rich right now on the server. Just diamond rich, I'm very poor. Or diamond wise, I'm very poor would be a better way of putting it. So I don't think iron's much of a concern for me, and nobody's going to pay a diamond to enter my land. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to go with the whole pay what you want. sort of situation, and hopefully I'll get a couple people who will take pity on me and give me something good. But I believe, also had a creeper blow up, that all I really have to do is set up the comparator like that. As long as there's an item in here, it'll be going off and send a signal and open the iron doors, meaning then I just set a chest underneath so that that only stays lit for as long as it takes. And then okay. Then we just need to run the redstone up. Which, let's come around. This might be a bit closer to the top than I thought. Now I should remember how to do this sort of thing. Okay, so the main problem we're going to have is that this is too high. Meaning what we're going to do is we're going to make some more hoppers. We're going to sleep first. But then we're going to make some more hoppers. We're going to bring it down so it goes down a little further and we have a bit more room to mess with. Because here's the deal. We need a torch here. And then I don't think that unless there's another torch underneath, this will work. But what we need to... But maybe it will. Let's see here. Then we need to run a redstone signal to that. Okay, that works. Yeah. So now we legitimately just need to run a redstone signal so that it bumps into that. Meaning we just need to bring this... Well, like, legitimately, we can make another well, one hopper, really, is all we need. Oh, my crafting table got blown up. Stinging creeper. So we can make another hopper and then funnel it off to the side to another chest. Or I don't even know if it has to be off to the side. It can, well, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. So hopper, chest. There's a bunch of, like, I heard somebody say once, a YouTuber I watch, that redstone is really just a matter of putting together a lot of smaller concepts into something big. And at the time, I thought he had lost it. Like, I knew he was good at redstone, but I was still like, really though? Really though? So, but the more I do with redstone, the more I realize after that is, ooh, this, well, actually, yeah, because that needs to not be running. Meaning I do actually have to bring this lower, meaning I do need more hoppers and other junk. Let's just turn all of this into chests. Boom. We'll make another 3 hoppers. It's a bit excessive, but it gives us enough to do pretty much whatever we feel like. So then we need another torch right there. And then whenever we want it to run, we need to run a redstone signal over to this. Meaning then we put a chest here. That's a trap chest. I made a trap chest thinking maybe that was the problem I had. But nope, sure wasn't. It was just that I was not being smart about. Okay, and then pull this. Boom. So then whenever there's an item in there, it'll run, meaning I can throw something in there. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot I didn't put the comparator. There we go. Now whenever I throw an item in, it'll run. So I can like throw a chest in. And no. It doesn't make any sense still, because it still would have got into... Oh, because it needs... The more blocks that are in it, the stronger redstone signal it'll send? Maybe? Like if I toss all that in... No? Wait, one sec. What am I doing wrong here? It's gotta be something. No, I had it the right way. Somebody's looking at this and it's just like, you are very incredibly not smart. Okay, yeah, so putting something in there gets a redstone signal, but then it's not a strong enough redstone signal. What I can do to fix that is, though, is I can make it run to a block here, torch on that, it'll run to that, then, let's see here, torch is there, we put another torch here, which starts off whenever that something gets put in here, runs a signal of that, turning that on, and then we can take the signal from that down and ultimately around, because we have a lot more force to contend with, and then it'll open the doors. Woo. And real quick here, I did this wrong because once again I have no clue what I'm doing. Well, I guess no clue might be the wrong thing to say here, but you know, I'm not all that incredibly great at this yet. It's like you can toss a piece of steak in. Excuse me. The steak didn't make it. Where's the steak at? Excuse me? Wait, why is it stuck in there? Why isn't it going down to the next hopper? Something to do with that? And then it's not... What in the world is happening? Why is it not moving along the chain? It moves from the hopper into the chest. Moves from there into there. But then it's not getting drug into the next hopper. Does it not move when it has a redstone torch like that next to it? That wouldn't make sense. Huh, one sec, let me figure this out. Okay, so it appears as though being next to the redstone torch causes it not to run. So what I did was I shifted this over, and now it should pass through here and make it all... Oh, this item hopper here still doesn't run. So what we're going to have to do, it's pretty simple. We make a hopper there and there, ultimately making it pretty roundabout, but because this is off, it won't cause any problems to the overall system. Meaning now, if something gets put in there, it should be willing to go down and around. It is. Okay, so now let's see if this works. I'm starting to doubt it here, but we're about to find out. Yeah, there's still something wrong here. Does it have something to do with the comparator? Oh, is it because they're not lasting for long enough? Like, if I tossed all my steak in here, would it go? No, because it's briefly going through here. Meaning the problem is that this doesn't have time to run. Meaning ultimately what I think we need to do... I know this video is going to last a while because I'm trying to figure out redstone stuff and that never goes well. So I think what we need is we need a power torch here so that this won't run, right? So if we put stuff in there, it gets stuck in there, not in here. Wait, no, that's not right. It still runs. What if we put the redstone torch here? Then it gets stuck in there. Meaning that then this runs. But then we also need to take this power from... Is it possible to take it from here? If I add 2 more torches to the equation, right? Then... should still be at the point where as long as the signal's running from there, that'll be on. If a signal's not running from there, that'll be off. Good, and a signal will be running from there normally, but when there's something in here... Ew. That won't work. So we need to take the signal from here still. I mean from up here. Meaning we need this signal. What we can do is we can add a repeater. And I don't have a repeater. One check again. Okay, and while I have the stuff going for this, I do think that here, just design-wise, would make more sense to make this redstone rather than nether bricks. I do think we want nether bricks there, though. And boom. Just that way it has similar design tendencies. And I don't think that it's possible to make that jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because it's 4 and up 1. So nobody can make that jump. So then, now here's the deal. I need to break that again. So we're going to use repeaters. And what we can do is we can come down here and taking off of this signal, we need to run to here, I believe. Yep. Because as soon as that turns off, stuff will flow through here, meaning then, please be okay to break this. Okay, we're good. We're going to want to bring it through. Where do we want the repeater at? I don't know if we need a repeater. Okay. So now it should be stuck in here until power goes to the door. At the point power goes to the door. Yep. And then if you want to have a longer time to go through. Yep. So you're going to have to use multiple items to theoretically get through if you take too long. Okay. I'm just going to clean all this up and I'll be right back for the outro. If I can. Okay, guys. So now we got our thing here, which basically all I have is to enter you must put an item in the hopper. The more items you put in, the longer it lasts. I don't totally care what you put in, but no junk blocks. So basically, I don't want people flooding it with dirt, like what I'm about to do. But by doing that, leaves it open, and yeah, it does that, which a wee bit annoying. But we're gonna need to make an access point, which I think we're just going to conceal back against this wall. That way it's not super noticeable. I kind of want to add more leaves later, but for the moment, this is what it's going to be, and it's going to come down, and we're going to be able to take the items out. For the moment, let's just drop down and take a look at the stuff I've thrown in. And by that I mean get my steak back because I'm hungry. Well, the hope is people will throw in stuff like steak. Like, that's exactly the sort of stuff that I'm hoping people put in, because it's something that's nice to have, but not super important. And I find it highly unlikely I'm going to get very much at all from this. But, now if anybody ever feels like coming and snooping on my side, have fun with that. And one last thing. I do think just a bit of a design choice. I'm going to do this, and yeah. Next episode, this will be redstone. But we have to end this one off here because it is drug on already way longer than I was initially planning. So I just want to say thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.